Apparently have to text my off-tank to wake him up.
We tire of your preening to Nathria.
I'll off-tank with
Come
my
and
priest, don't
face
worry.
us! I seem to recall a similar bluster from you not so long ago, Renethor. And we both know how that ended. It seems you failed to learn your lesson. Perhaps I was too lenient. I am, after all, known for my compassionate nature. Let us begin your atonement with a suitable challenge, shall we?
Can you switch your loot specialization between bosses?
Yep.
Yep.
I also have an Eternal Cauldron and 5 Feasts on me,
Cool.
if we need.
It's a clock. Talking to DPS. Can I summon portal up? fair, you're good DPS when you're alive.
I
Ho!
have been surviving very well
You,
here lately.
you just have to work on the staying alive part.
I've gotten a lot better.
You have.
Or the heels
Doesn't help.
did.
It doesn't help whenever I have a 1-year-old running around. I'm watching too.
Yeah, that complicates matters. We're gonna do the first little bit of trash, and Billy's gonna join us in a few. I guess nobody's paying attention. This is gonna be fun.
What'd you say?
This is going to be fun.
Keely,
What?
Always.
I paid attention.
Let's go.
My healing was not working at all.
Meds loves us. Meds tried to heal us.
Am I not supposed to?
Oh no, you were trying to keep us alive. Nobody else was.
No, I used like 2 cooldowns and was spamming regrowth and Swiftman, and it did nothing that round. I don't know what's going on. Something's broken with Druid heals right now.
Same with mine. I mean, I almost empty my mana pool, but nothing happens on Jen's health bar. Nothing.
Yeah, it was just dead.
You cast one healing surge for 4K, Lynn?
Oh, I've been pushing that buttons since you started,
Yeah,
and
I was spamming heals.
but nothing happened. Seriously.
Try to heal
All
her
right,
right now.
let's run.
Maybe I wasn't in the room.
Maybe you're only healing your DPS.
No, it's healing now.
There's no, Mez was the only one on the healing done meter.
Yeah, I think we were both sitting out of the room, and it wasn't letting us heal you inside the room. Something was glitched for sure, 'cause we were healing.
There's a line of sight. You can't be out of the room because there's a line of sight issue.
Oh, I was at the doorway looking at Jen, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not that death by healing bug again.
No, after I walked in the room, everything's going good now. So I don't know what. Standing in the doorway past those little, like we were behind
My
these little things.
corpse is right here. Standing right here. The entire raid was 10 feet away. Except the one that's AFK and that's not here.
Well, here's the thing: both us, we were at that doorway where that mob, where that big NPC was standing.
I'm sorry.
And
What?
then we can't heal you at all.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
good though. It's working now.
No worries, Anita. You're fine.
Like Mez won.
Feast down.
Thank you.
Can we get a mage table down by chance?
Don't
You don't
have a
have any
mage.
mages?
What?
Never have a mage.
I can only be one or the other.
You just teach your mage to summon people.
I'd be more concerned about the health stones than summoning.
If everyone's drank one, pick an extra till it's all gone. There we go.
We're waiting for Billy.
Oh, it's true. Well, you know what? Somebody else has an extra. It's fine.
So I went to work to 5 today, then get off until 5 today, and they're still calling me from work with issues. I might
Jeez.
actually have to use you guys as witnesses if they ever complain about me not putting in enough time.
Seriously. They
Like,
call
let me-
you on your vacation. It's
they call me on
ridiculous.
my vacation. I'm gonna say, here, let me let you talk to some people that know how many times I get disturbed at home.
Alright, so this fight isn't much different from normal to heroic. The only difference is during the regular part of the fight, not the intermission, he also occasionally turns and spits out those little white discs that everybody needs to dodge. So you still move to the edge of the room if you get echolocation. Drop your puddles off to the side, away from the pillars. You line of sight every time he casts his shriek. And when he turns, ideally we want everybody to try to stack up behind him so that he turns and faces that back wall where he is right now. When he starts spitting out the discs, makes it a little bit easier to dodge them if we get him turned all the way around for that. So make sure you hide when he does the shriek. Make sure you drop your puddles away from these pillars so that we can use them for line of sight in the intermission. And do your best to dodge the white swirlies. Any questions?
Where you at, Billy?
I have some mastery food if you need it.
Oh. Oh. Dogs.
Five, four, three, two, one. Three, two, 1.
Lane is now in the Matrix.
Alright, dodge the discs.
3, 2, 1.
Line of sight.
Three, two, one.
More discs coming out in a second.
Beware.
3, 2.
Watch the ones that are bouncing off the pillar back at the melee. Line of sight. This time stay hidden.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Yep, that one got me.
Careful when you decide to change positions not to run into more discs.
Three, two, one.
Beware.
Watch discs again.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody LOS.
Three, two, one.
Too far away.
Beware.
More discs.
Discs again.
3, 2, 1.
Line of sight. Stay hidden.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I feel.
Three, two,
Beware.
Discs again.
3, 2, 1.
Line of sight.
They hung out there too long.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's just dumb.
3, 2, 1.
Guys.
Beware.
Gotta hide. You can't attack it right now, Anita.
There's no reason to attack it now. He takes no damage.
Just dodge and stay alive.
That is not dodging and staying alive, Liz.
Don't even bother. I mean, again, if they're not in line of sight, you can't go out. You just have. They have to survive on their own.
Chamber is ours.
Just release if you're dead.
Repair.
There is a passage beyond the kennels that leads down into the castle's underpinnings. From there, we can reach the anima
A
stores
good
and
news,
stem the
my
flow
healing
into the
start
mob.
working again.
If we are to have any chance against Nathrius,
But it didn't save you, did it?
him of his most prized
But it didn't
possessions.
save my stupidity.
I know the path we must take to reach them.
This is why mechanics are more important than healing.
Yeah.
Can't heal when I'm alive. I cannot heal when I'm dead. What good am I?
Panda skin rug?
Milked your cats, dogs.
Cat.
Just got nipples, you can milk it.
Oh, we're back to this conversation.
Can you milk me, Greg?
I'm out of range.
Billy's laughing somewhere about man cow milk right now.
Too far away.
Oh, there's doing it again. I'm not healing. It's like,
Are you using an add-on to heal with?
nope. It's showing that I'm healing targets, but it's like not healing for anything. Like in the hallways, I don't heal for anything.
Best I can think of is just like an add-on malfunctioning.
I don't even use add-ons though, purposely because of that.
Or just look at the meters. That's not possible.
What did that have on it? Versatility, mastery, and what else?
Just avoidance. Looks like Billy or no, Usaya won.
See what the stats were while also trying to kill.
Never mind. Sent one.
What is the other thing?
Avoidance.
It gives you primary stat as well as versatility and mastery.
That's
Doesn't
the
hers
cloak,
have?
right?
Yeah.
And then this one may also. This one's also got avoidance on it as well.
The kennels house
Be back in
Master's hunting pack. It keeps the
I
beasts
think my healing
stored.
meters must be not working
Put an end
because
to the
there's no way I
hounds.
just healed for 135 with.
So we can advance to the
I mean, I got
lower levels of the
rejuvenation
castle.
on people.
I can smell your fear! Marble, to me!
Alright, this one is obviously more damage, more healing than normal, but I think everyone's seen it on normal. The main difference is when we're fighting the second dog, it spits out 2 of the shades of Barghast. So both of them have to be CC'd immediately, and then not touched. Don't break them. We're going to try to get them over in the corner where the circle is. If DPS is good enough, we'll get the shade down before, or the bear down before we get a second set, but no guarantee there. We will call out when to switch and kill the shades. But when we call to switch, everybody swaps over, kills the one that we're talking about. And yeah, that's fine wild. And that's where stuns are really important to prevent it from getting any casts off.
They can't be mind controlled, right?
No, don't bother.
Okay, just wondering.
That takes you out of the fight, even if they can.
Okay. I don't know what you want on it.
It's the stamina avoidance. I don't remember the name of it very well.
Didn't you want leech?
I like not taking damage.
That's for the cloak.
Yes.
Yeah, you need fortitude avoidance.
I just got it from Anita.
No.
Five, four, three, two, one.
The hunt begins.
Remember about 3 or 4 people in the red circle soak?
For everyone. Margot, make them bleed. This boat has your name on it. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. I have enough bones for everyone. Margot, make them bleed. Your death will not be as
Yeah, we'll soak that circle.
Stay on the boss.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Healing Shade's coming out.
Vargas, rend their souls.
Shades are up. Need CC. Thank you.
This boat has your name on it.
Euro.
Healing Shades out again. Swap and kill the green.
Escapes my sight.
And then kill the other one as soon as it's dead.
Vargas, rend their souls. This boat has your name on it. I have enough bones. You killed my favorite. Acutus, here, now.
Swap and kill
Yeah,
the one with
which
the green.
I have enough
What?
bones. Acutus, shut up, bones.
Move out with circles.
This boat has your name on it. Acutus, shut up, bones.
Drop those circles to the edge of the room.
I have enough bones for everyone. Cupid, shut up, bones. I have enough bones for everyone. This bones has your name. Cupid, shut up, bones. Have enough bones. Rush us! No! This bones.
I was sitting at very low health for a very long time.
Yeah. I died.
Remember, those Sin Seeker shots really hurt.
Oh, suck it, Canna.
The Alpha.
I tried really hard that time.
Still beat you overall. I don't care.
I ran out of mana like right at the end.
That's a good time to run out of mana.
The passage is down here, mortals.
The way ahead will be fraught with danger.
I ran out of mana
but
since
we
the
must
beginning.
reach those animal stores.
3 times then.
Yeah, I used it like twice on myself.
Oh, jeez, clock.
Wow!
A 1 and a 3. Jeez.
All the rolls suddenly just shoot up.
I'll trade you that weapon for it.
I don't have a target.
Out of the tunnel.
I don't think you could. Do you have a higher weapon? I know, but if you had a higher weapon, then you could like put it up for roll. But if you don't, you can't.
No, I don't have a higher weapon. It was just that's best in slot stats for me.
I mean, even if you wanted to, you wouldn't be able to since your weapon's lower. Yeah, it's like locked to you until you have like a same or higher.
I feel like we're going to be getting a lot of that in our future.
Feast its endless hunger upon the stores of animal below. Dispatch this creature before it grows even stronger.
separating the other two groups too.
Someone got a ring.
Nice, congrats.
Good stats for a demon hunter.
Good stats for me.
But it didn't drop for you. It dropped for a demon.
I know.
That's for literally anybody.
All the other rings.
And versatility too.
Yep.
Main difference on this fight is after everybody gets to the big circles where we spread out, it's going to spawn a ball that if you can get close to the wall and drop it off out of the way, great, you don't need to do anything with it. If it ends up in the middle of the room, we want to try to clear those out with people that have big damage reduction cooldowns or immunities to soak a few of them.
You can also drop off your next orb really close to an already existing orb to save space.
Yep. So if the orbs, like, if we can spread out and drop most of them far away, then we don't have to worry about someone soaking them. Only worry about soaking the ones that are close to the group. And between where he's standing now and this X marker, we want a nice clear path between here, so that when we have to run out for consume, we all stack up over here.
To you now, the hallowed halls of our father have been befouled. Kill the intruders!
We want the cuddle puddles roughly spread out between the markers on the ground, and try to stay clustered at one of those markers. If you see a marker that's only got a couple people, feel free to shift groups and join the other section. Just don't be standing between the markers at any point, because that's where people are going to be going when they get picked for the beam, so that the beams don't go through the groups.
Billy said he'd be right back.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Power. Great power. Power in trinkets.
Sen's favorite.
Scarcely throw a punch, but after years of training, I can do so much more.
And we're monologuing.
Oh God.
Are you up to the challenge? I will not hold back.
See, now what I really want is I want one of us to get Kel'Thras as in this, and then immediately go into that fight.
Go fight him as himself.
Exactly.
You have to
Need
get
the
both.
entire raid. So you get one person that gets the right transformation, then everybody copies it with the toy.
That would be cool.
You have to get both Kael'thas's, the one from the raid and the one from the dungeon.
Alright, welcome back, Billy. We are ready to pull.
If we do that, somebody needs to take the screenshot.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I mean, here at the start, right?
Yeah.
2, 1.
Get out of the. Alright, who was that? Bendy?
Oh no.
Three, 2, 1.
That's not the runaway circle.
Don't run away.
We just had all of the circles in one pot.
Only clear the orbs that are close. Leave the ones at the outsides.
Don't run straight back with that. If you on that phase, go to the
Billy up.
walls, not towards the back.
He's not dead? Oh, no, he's dead.
Yes, he's dead.
Raven, if you get that, you gotta step out of the side, man.
If you hit the group with the thingies,
Spread out.
kill
Try to
him.
drop your balls far away.
2, 1.
Yep. Or, yeah.
Flash beams.
Sorry, Lynn. We were dancing. We had all the beams piled in one spot.
Then
Yeah, we were dancing.
My guess is we are going to need to wipe.
Yeah, just wipe it up. Stop healing.
Run into the balls.
My ball! No!
it almost feels like Sen was controlling my keyboard. That's what.
You were both just moving the same way every time you tried to adjust.
We were literally lock and step every time one of us stuttered left or right. We were right there with each other.
I saw my keyboard was taken over by Sen. It's like,
I was puppeteering Lynn.
Hug me.
Don't release.
It was that
Shit.
pod.
Fine, I think Mets has the res. Yep.
Pass res.
It is when you're a priest.
Yes, she was.
Yay, Anita.
What?
You were the top
of the
geek,
charts.
Yeah, that's a fluke. I mean, thank you.
No, it's not. It's on my screen, so it's not a fluke.
Yep.
What a fluke is it shows I did 1.3k healing.
Don't.
Yeah, it counts the cuddle puddle.
Yeah, so if people steal health from you, it counts that.
Don't. When you guys get the orbs, don't take them straight back towards where we're starting right now. If you get the orbs, like, and you're in this middle group right here, don't go back this way. Go out towards the walls. Because when that last phase comes in and we have to run towards the back, that's gonna and get sucked in, that's gonna fucking blow us up. Or we're gonna have to blaze cooldowns to get those blown up anyways.
Yeah, at least get them a little off center so we can kind of have that middle channel to run through.
Yep, and after we do the consume, he's going to run back part way, and he's not going to get back into position fully before he does the next set of beams. So when you're running back, everyone wants to be like filing down this straight line towards the purple. The people that get beams have the whole room to work with on the left or the right. They can go either way, and then after the beams, we spread back out and get grouped back up at our markers. Yeah, I've got a feast. That joke.
That was in good taste.
Heyo.
Ew.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is on our side.
The beams. Good. Distance doesn't matter, just the angle. Just rotate to the side a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
Spread out. Drop your balls near the wall if you can.
Three, two, one.
Right again.
3, 2, 1.
Spread your circles.
Run away, little girl.
Towards the X. Grouped up all the way by the Warlock Gate. Stay in the bubble. Watch the beams on the way back in.
You gotta remember, if you don't get picked for those beams on the way back, do not go around the side of the boss. Stay right behind it.
At least until the first set of beams is done. Then you can get back in position.
Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Run away, little girl.
Where's the X?
3, 2, 1.
Careful of beams on the way back in. There they are.
Three, two, one.
I keep getting miasma and then that crap.
It's a good time to have a defensive.
2, 1.
Get Cathbad back up in 20 seconds when the B-Res comes back.
3, 2, 1.
The element of surprise is on our side.
Do we have a druid?
Have a Warlock.
Run away, little girl.
2, 1.
No, I'm dead.
Don't release that thing whenever everybody died.
Hooray!
There's a Jeeves up if you need it. Take a minute to change the sound in DBM for the beams, if you can. You can go in and find the one where it's, if the beam picks you, it makes a different sound than all the other sounds going on. It definitely helps make it much more obvious when it's the one that you have to get out of the group for. And running away, distance doesn't matter. All you gotta do is rotate to the side so that it goes between the groups of people. Really important that it doesn't hit the whole group, because even if they live, when it hits them, they're debuffed for a while, which means if any of those people get picked for the beam next, they're dead. So even if it doesn't kill them immediately, it still gets them killed.
Jen, I got hit twice that last one. It's because we're too close to the boss. Like, the one circle was under the boss's feet, and you get hit by the beams that way.
Melee needs to be somewhat with, but yeah, don't be in his hitbox.
That's what I was saying last time.
We gotta pick the. You don't have to.
They can stand like outside of that hitbox and still be like 6 meters past it without getting out of melee range. He has a huge melee range.
Yeah, you don't need to be up inside his hitbox. You can stand farther away. And you don't have to stand perfectly on the markers in the ground. We have to move too, and we have to drop the balls, and we get knocked back when we soak the balls too. So sometimes his position gets a little off, but definitely be careful about being inside his hitbox. So people with miasma, make sure you're not too close. Be close enough for melee to reach, but not too far into his hitbox.
Jen, that special warning would be for the expunge?
No.
Volatile.
No, volatile injection.
Okay.
I think most of the time you have him when we're going out, but yeah, if you've got AMS up, you can eat them. If you're healthy, you can eat them. I'll try to get some of them too, but I was basically only getting them if they're close to the boss.
I can grab him if I'm not like holding him.
Yeah, that's like, I can't grab one right before he does overwhelm on me. I can take it after, like after we've switched or before. but I just can't do both at the same time because it drops me too low to take the overwhelm hit.
Figured you probably won't shuffle a little. Trying to hit whoever gets health back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
It's good.
Three, two, one.
But there's 2 circles in one area, and never mind.
There won't always be 2 circles in one area.
We didn't have anything in our little green area. That's what I was gonna say. Just someone come to us.
Three, two, one.
They get farther away from each other. You were right on top of each other. That was good thinking on your part. The other 2 didn't split up enough.
We kept moving the same direction at the same time.
Sometimes it'd be
like
that.
3, 2.
We were literally just one demon hunter moving.
You guys sketched me out that time.
The little dance. Don't forget, you can call it out.
2, 1.
They did it. They got it.
Watch the beams going back in.
Fair.
Again, don't step just to the side of the main group. Get off to the side of the boss.
So I should run up to the boss and step beside him?
Yes.
No, just don't run forward.
I repeat, yes. Go around the boss.
Like a semicircle.
I was afraid I was going to hit people.
You people to soak me. I'm.
3, 2, 1.
We had a couple people that stepped just barely outside the group.
There's 2 people on purpose.
I'm coming.
So haul ass towards him and stand to his side.
So when everyone's running back, you basically want to leave a safe channel from the X to the purple, or like all the way to the boss, so that there's a nice safe spot for everybody to stand.
And if you barely step outside the group to the side, the beam can still clip people that are close to his back.
2, 1.
So where you're dead right now, you need it to be just a little farther out to the side, just because the beam reaches pretty far.
We should move the lock portal a little bit back or something, so it doesn't let you click on it if he's right there with this hitbox. I just died because of it.
Definitely can't hear you right now. You're really quiet.
He's having trouble with the lock portal.
No, it's his hitbox. His hitbox is so big
Yeah.
that you can't click it if it's close to him. I risked it all for it and it didn't pay off at all.
2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Gotta be res up. Get Dogs and Dre with the next one.
Run away, little girl.
Wait to take that, Dre.
3, 2,
What?
1.
Go get Billy?
He hit res before he died. We don't have one.
Three, two, one. Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Guys, don't drop the balls in the path or near the path when we have to run forward and back.
Well, Lynn and Matt chase each other.
Three, two.
Survive this and we win.
Oh, messy, but it's done.
I also do not need those pants if somebody wants to roll on them.
Thank you.
Skip mine. I already got a weapon.
Here, mortals. I know a passage that leads back to the antechamber. The Stoneborn were permitted to use such routes to see to our master's demands. Outstanding! I have witnessed.
We're let's go back to the front. The shortcut's open over here.
Should be able to carefully hug the wall around the right.
Flanking.
figure you're the only one back there.
No way Darkbane's going down tonight. Shorter to go that way and get the shortcut open, but yeah, we're not ready for that. Everything, we left you behind. Killed 3 more bosses on the ground. Saw a flying panda.
That one was still up
Assassin?
Right, yeah. I was like, I swear they were all gone.
Assassin hiding in the corner there.
Just doing assassin thing.
So many traps.
Also some purges to do.
too far away.
Dogs.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Do not follow rogues.
There's that volley again.
Who stole all my money?
Gotta be faster than that, Bendy.
They almost got me.
They almost caught the tater.
Our people starve outside the castle walls, yet these loyalists indulge their avarice.
As they dance and feast, the jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands. The fools deserve their fate for believing the lies of Nathria.
Many valuable weapons adorn these halls. Let us liberate them from the grasp of these aristocrats.
This mirror should prove useful for helping you move throughout the castle, mortals.
That's on BOE.
Nice. Very nice.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, he's immune to clash too. The jerk.
That's not fair. You shouldn't be able to stand in my ring in peace.
best friends with one of the ones we fought in PvP. Upstairs.
Nathria keeps his most potent souls in this chamber. He fuels their darkest instincts, forging them into weapons to turn upon his enemies.
Once I break these bonds, you will be the
Pain.
first to burn.
Suffering.
The fire doesn't disappear.
It will serve us well.
This one's pride and arrogance are legendary. Come, let us deprive Nathria of his prize.
Do I need to be healing?
Debating that at the moment. How many healers we want to do with this?
6. We don't want 10. We probably let all flip and then maybe one other person flip. Because we want to keep as much range as we can to kill the phoenixes.
Anita can flip then.
Yep.
I think when the shade's out, I may not need you to taunt him off of me. I'm going to get him all the way to the side as quickly as possible. And I might be able to keep him the whole time because I can outrange his frontal. The main difference when the shade is out is
the frontal target.
Frontal cone that normally is targeted at me when I'm tanking him is going to be targeted at a random person. So now everybody, when he's going to do the meteor, we all have to soak the meteor and not be in front of him for his tank frontal. But then he's going to stop and start casting a big, huge frontal cone, and it could be faced in any direction. So every single person has to watch out for that cone and not get hit by it. Your best bet is basically just be on the shade's ass. Be right up behind him. And ranged, we're going to have to do a really good job keeping those phoenixes away from the group so that we have room to work with. And we're going to do our best to not cover the entire room with fire, but we'll see how that goes because that's going to be difficult.
Go back, Big Daddy swap. Go back to Shadow.
Okay.
Daddy's our melee. We want as much range as we possibly can get in this fight for our DPS. Just because, again, there's more advantage to having more range than there is to having more melee.
So I need to go back in Big Daddy's
Yeah.
range. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Daddy, you're gonna, because you normally do enhance, so you're gonna go Resto, and Anita's gonna be on Shadow. So we have all the dots.
So go on Shadow?
You're staying Shadow, yeah.
I don't think I have a regular bank. Not on this guy.
drop any food because we're all gonna die.
That's a way. Think positive.
Positive we're gonna die. I got you, Kath. Well, how do you split them?
Shift click on the stack. Alright, let's give it a go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get some interrupts on the ones to the sides, get them in.
Are we clicking on fountains?
Yeah, go ahead and click on them if you're not picked for Castigate.
More of those fools seek to hinder us.
Something's hurting him.
Allow them to interfere.
Help us.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Remember, if they're returning the stone, you gotta focus so they die.
Sure that their guests are swift. Another interruption from the castle guard.
Shade's coming down. Range, make sure you're taking out every ad you can.
We got soul infusers
We've got
up.
infusers.
We should probably wipe it. We've got the infusers up. We did not pass the healing check. So wipe it up.
You must be joking.
Yeah, we needed that phase to happen before the infusers came out.
You can. You better.
Beware.
Remember, everybody should be bombing everything they can into Kel'Thas as fast as they can for all healers. In fact, even if you're for Shadow.
Don't stand there and res beds. Get by the stairs, because the ads spawn at this corner of the room.
For Shadow Priest, pop Vampiric Embrace on cooldown. If you've got the Sand Lane talent, pop. I mean, every healing we've got, we want as much physical healing as we can as quickly as possible during that phase.
Don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going.
Is it fine for me to get a resummon? I can switch
Yeah,
to my AoE spec. I'll get a lot more DPS.
fine.
Are you Kyrian?
Night Fae, but no, my talents.
Well, no. The reason I was asking if you're Kyrian is you can use you're Kyrian, you can use your steward once every 4 hours to change talents.
Alright, you can summon back. I should get almost double the I-beams now.
Let's get right away. Whoever's not picked for the castigate from the big guy, go click the pedestals right away. And then as soon as those pedestals are free, another set of people go.
Are the healers? They don't mess with the pedestals at all, right?
No. It's a way for DPS to contribute some healing to the boss. It makes you take a bit of
Okay.
damage, and if someone's already channeling on it, you'll interrupt their channel and you get a debuff for 2 minutes after clicking on it. So you can only do it every so often. But if you don't have a debuff, it definitely helps funnel a little bit more healing to the boss. That's probably a waste of time.
Bandage the boss.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Get some DPS on those pedestals right away. Pedestals again if they're free.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Oh, that sucks. And I got the little
castigate while she was channeling.
Yeah, I did too.
Fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Getting ready to come out. Much better job.
Back for of the Ember Blast. Watch the Infernal.
Beware.
No, come in with that meds.
Just wipe it up.
Must be joking. Beware. You must be joking.
Make sure you repair when you release.
Is it just too much damage output? Like,
Having adds up when the shake comes out is awkward timing. There's a
Yeah.
lot of damage going out, and there was basically half the raid ate the frontal from the boss, which I warned everybody about. When he turns to cast, it's going to be at a random person now instead of just the tank.
right.
We also had people that were standing in the fire. So I've got deaths: Scornful Blast, which is the frontal, Concussive Smash. That's the add up. Concussive Smash, Lingering Embers Dot, standing in that, Scornful Blast, frontal, Lingering Embers Dot, Concussive Smash, Ember Blast. So, a lot of it's just kind of our goal as healers is we want to get him up before that second Vanquisher comes down. So again, whatever you've got, early on power infusion to yourself, don't mana is not your biggest concern. You should be at 50% mana at best by the time that happens. You need to be using whatever your fastest, most powerful heal is early and often. You know, don't conserve mana. Druids pop Innervate immediately and just use get Hots up and just start bombing regrowths into them. This is a pure single target healing fight. Right, Scornful Blast is the occultist, so we had a lot of ads up, which means that again, as DPS, you need to be really working on kind of cleave damage and getting everything down. Again, that's why I was saying we want range. Shadow Priest, this is your time to shine. This is a huge opportunity to multi-dot everything, basically. Unless we have a priest that wants to go holy and have one of our druids go boomkin, because this is a really good fight for boomkin as well.
Holy Priest would probably be a lot better at that than Resto or Resto Druid.
No, this is actually a very good fight for Resto Druid because of the fact that it's a pure single target healing fight, and with Mastery, you can start to really bomb healing in, and you've got Innervate, which means you can just go through and innervate yourself and just start bombing as many heals as you can into them.
Yeah, my Mastery is low. That's probably why I'm doing crap.
Mastery is definitely an important aspect for this fight because it is a little bit different. But yeah, Boomkin's really good because Starfall is very good in this fight.
We could always switch Billy and Anita if we want to swap them.
Yeah, if they're willing to, that can help because Boomkin with Starfall can be really nice on this fight.
Give us more damage, but probably not more healing. Guardian Spirit is pretty powerful though.
Guardian Spirit's pretty powerful. Especially getting multiple Holy Priests, where we can get one and then another to go through that.
Alright, let's try it. Billy go Boomy, and Anita go heals. So Anita and Meds, call out when you're doing Guardian Spirit so that you don't do it at the same time. I don't think they'll overlap.
Anita, you just do it and I'll follow you.
Okay, I'll go first.
Billy, your goal is to basically just keep Starfall up 100% of the time. No, Moonfire's a waste of a global. Single target.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Renithal's traitors! Gods, stop them!
Don't forget to use the pedestals.
Another pedestal that's free. 2 of them.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Just come down. Great timing on that for everyone. Make sure everyone's beast tacked on Kalthos. Cleave in range. Try to be running backwards and get the Phoenix down.
Don't be by the tank. Unless you're the current tank. Be on his butt.
Everyone should be in the group.
Watch the frontal.
Yes, that frontal.
Stack.
Beware.
My power! It returns!
Oh, you're too far.
Beware.
Frontal.
Oh well, I just ran into that.
I got caught up in my
The first.
We did a lot better on the first part with having only the Vanquisher up. We definitely still had a lot of people eating the frontal, and it's fine to stand on the tank when he's not doing or when he's doing that frontal. It's safe where I'm standing, but any other time it's not, because he has 2 different frontals. He's got a tank hit that's a frontal cone, and then he's got the cone that's pointed at the raid, and you don't want to get hit by either of those.
And for all the healers and all the range, I know it's a pain to have to try to move in DPS, but you have to. Sorry, it's you got to keep moving and keep damage up. Move cast, because during that phase.
I'm like, if I can do it in Shadow, you guys can do it. That's all I do is constantly stream range, so.
Yeah, I was resin then and got blasted by a frontal.
Yeah, you got. I think you got picked for the soak when you were away.
Then got
Thanks
picked
for
for
coming,
assault.
Bendy.
Then got picked for assault, but I was B resing him, and then right like as I was finishing B res, the frontal went off.
Good luck in there.
Thanks, Bendy. All right, so now that everyone's seen it, do people have questions about it?
If you're targeted for the blast, you got nothing you can do, right?
No, so
Just hope there's enough people around you.
so again, so there's two different types of blast. The frontal cleave. Let's say that Jen. Let's see if you can get out. Jen's the frontal cleave, and she targets me as the boss. She targets me. I run off to the side, or I run through the boss, and the cleave stays there. The other one, which is the big circle. Again, Jen is the boss. All of us should be right here. I mean, all of us are staying basically in melee range, even though most of us are ranged. And the ranger are sitting here going, okay, let me dot up all the ads. As soon as it goes out, we just run away, and then get back to dealing damage. So that we can keep doing that. It's just okay. Now we did that. We move. It's at that point. It's basically again. We need to get damage on the ads, and we need to get damage on the on any ads that are still left alive. Just dot up the phoenixes. Don't worry too much about focusing damage on them. Dot them and just kind of keep them away. We need more damage on to Kel'Thas himself. My wipe has him at 46%, or his shade at 46%, which means that we need him to get to 10%. So we've got about 35% of his health to chew through, and we had already gone a pretty good chunk of the way around the room. And we've got to preserve as much space as we can.
Where do the infusers boons drop, or infuser orbs?
What do you mean?
When we kill the infusers, they drop a red orb that gives a healing buff.
But ideally we don't want to ever get to that point. Ideally, we'll probably get that when we repeat phase 1. But we want our goal by extra healing this is to skip the first round of infusers. That is our goal. If we don't, it's basically the equivalent of a wipe.
Okay, frontal cone, run through the boss. That's a lot help. That's very helpful.
Yeah. So but make sure that try to make sure that everyone's staying to the best of your ability, staying in melee range. Dot up the phoenixes, and then pour as much damage as you can into the shade, or if we've got a vanquisher, up the vanquisher, because those are the phoenixes. Keep them down, keep them healthy, but they're not going to be. It's not the important part. The important part is getting, they're going to pop up even if we kill them. So the important part is getting KT down fast enough that we actually have we all have mana, because again, healers are going to be running low on mana. We've got a lot of healing to go through. So.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
On pedestals right away.
Stop them!
Oh, crap.
Pedestals again.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Katie's coming down. On Katie's butt.
Soak. Don't run away.
Stack, stack, stack.
Colonel coming up soon.
Beware.
Let me shake Chi Torpedo off. Not used to it. Alright, nice job. Hero.
With nothing up?
Healing.
Hero.
I can't attack that target.
Pezzles.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere. Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Diffuser.
More of those fools seek to hinder us.
Ranged, we need the one in the fire dead quickly.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their planes are swift.
Almost got him down for the second time. He's coming down. Just now, it's just finish off KT. As much damage as you got left. Everything you got. Get the ads down if you can. Stack, 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 stack.
Don't forget your health still.
Health stones, health pots, whatever you've got to keep yourself alive.
Rush frontal.
You've got a battle res if you can get somebody up.
Get a healer.
Get meds, Lynn. You've got any of the healers.
Yeah, we have no battle rest.
Go, he's almost full health.
If you've got an immunity, immune it.
Aww.
Very nice try. So 4.2%.
Yep, getting better.
Well, very good first phase. doing well in the second. So I mean, I hope everyone sees what's going on and feels comfortable with it. If they have any questions, now that you've seen the entire fight, I mean, there's nothing left. So if you've got any question there, yeah, if you've got Manapasa, not a bad thing to grab.
What's up? No go. No go.
How much does it cost to get rank 3 armor?
Depends on the type of armor.
Very much depends on the type and slot.
If it's like a necklace.
What kind of food do you want, Hyle?
Or the feast, the only main stat food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have haste or verse.
I have some haste food.
I already gave him some first food.
Alright, let's do it this time.
Thanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get on pedestals right away.
Gods, stop them!
pedestal opening, bro.
Another pedestal's open. Don't have a debuff, go click.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their guests are swift.
If you can off heal, feel free to off heal.
He's down.
In between. Gonna do the frontal soon.
Beware.
There it is. So.
Beware.
Versus frontal. There we go.
Let's save Hero for when the ads come out.
Get this Vanquisher down before we get another one.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift. Another interruption from the castle guards. Dispose of them.
Infuser.
It returns.
Everybody on the infusers.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Great job on those guys.
Another interruption from the castle guards. Dispose of them.
Open pedestal too.
Don't worry about the pedestal. Just get the ads down.
More assassins coming in.
He's about to. He's down. Let's get him down.
Just frontal. I'm going back the other way now.
Keep Starfall up if you can, Billy.
Frontal again.
Watch out.
Got a battle res. Got a healer up.
Defensive health pot. Health stone.
Do you want to save Hero for that final phase? Seems that's where we're struggling the most.
Yeah,
Take her for the final phase, but I think what got us is when you switch directions because it took us all over a bunch of fire.
Again, better there, 3.3%. So progress, small progress, but progress.
Yeah, I just had no room to keep going the other way, so I waited for the frontal and then went the other way to drop the stacks. It seemed like there was a clear spot for you guys to get through.
I think it was a matter of distance rather than clear space. And don't forget after the circle that everyone's supposed to soak, there is a puddle on the floor right after that happens. You need to get out as soon as it happens.
And one other thing too, we can control a little bit better where the fire goes because that's based on his frontal. So when he comes down, I'm going to try to get him all the way to the corner over there. If everybody could kind of stack over where that blue is, and if I have him where that ad is next to the blue, we can have the first patch of fire faced over there instead of faced where the pedestals are, because people are still standing by the pedestals. So he does that first frontal cone towards the pedestals and puts fire there, which covers a lot of our space to work with in the second half. And I think if we work on making sure that we're when he's doing the frontal, like we want him to pick a direction that's not the center of the room whenever possible, just to have a little bit more space to work with in the end. Because it did get very crowded at the end. That makes sense to everybody?
Indeed.
So kind of group up to his like back right shoulder, and then that would take care of everything going towards the back right instead of towards the left side.
Yeah, if we can, you basically don't want your back to the center when we're fighting him around the edge of the room, if possible. I mean, sometimes you're gonna have to move that way anyway, but specifically when he's doing the frontal, right as he picks his target, it would be ideal if we could get it facing the wall or the edge of the room. Alright, let's do it, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Renethor's traitors! Guards, stop them!
Oh, we let one heal to full because it returned to stone. Gotta make sure we stay on them to finish them off so that doesn't happen. Pedestals are open.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are
Coming down. Stack.
Frontal coming soon.
Beware.
Don't forget to hit the head if you can.
Beware.
Frontal again.
Beware.
Jeff, get this vanquisher dead.
Do not allow them to interfere.
I need to get closer.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Kragar. I think you clicked on the pedestal because it stopped me. No, the other one.
More of those fools seek
My
to
turn
hinder
again.
us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Kragar.
Infusers are up. Ranged, get on that one that's stunned. It's in the fire, so melee's gonna have a time on it.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
I need to get closer.
Get the assassins down. Alright, as soon as he comes down, hero, and just burn him as best you can.
Beware.
Just frontal.
Oh, I was inside him.
Beware.
Blow him up.
Nice job.
Good job, guys.
Damn, I almost beat Kenna.
You almost did, damn Billy.
Kel'Thas Sunstrike.
I was trying.
Watch out for the watch out for the
The fiery hut.
I told you guys.
You didn't complete it. You're just like, watch out for the, and then kapoosh.
He was trying to find the words, and I was just waiting for it to hit.
Vengeance.
The work that you've done this on normal.
Every week, yeah.
The work you did this every week on normal as well.
Look, as if I pay attention.
That's on your loot if you got anything.
I did get a chest piece for Holy.
Yay, Anima.
This
You got anima?
this dungeon or this raid drops loot. You sure?
What?
Only Anima.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't think I got anima. I'm pretty sure I got
Someone
anima.
should let Title know that the raid actually drops loot.
I'm just kidding. I did get anima. 35. What's up with that? Come on, it's heroic. Give us 70 at least. Jeez.
You can get 70. You kill him on normal, and then you kill him on heroic.
I thought you'd just get 35 from one of them and then not from the other at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
think you only get it once.
But honestly, 140 or plus.
You get more from rare mobs.
You get significantly more from most world quests.
Okay, so if you started going all the way downstairs, come back up a little.
We can't go to this one yet.
It is too far away. I need to get closer.
But I want everyone to dance. It's fun.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a ball going on down there. There seems to be a grand ball going on down there.
So, do we want to try Zymox or?
Yeah, Zymox. Probably only have time for one pull.
Watch the pat. Does it come this way? I don't know. No, it stops. Okay.
Well, we've got to take it out.
Wow.
They're also immune to Ring of Peace.
Another.
A lot of BOEs.
It's not enough.
Thank you for the rest.
No, it does not.
You mean I love seeing all the raid mates get drops? Does it make you feel better about not getting anything?
It makes me feel even worse the fact that I don't get anything.
I'm
Yes.
like, wow, you get something that you get to share, and I still don't get anything. Fantastic.
Sire Nathria's private collection, gathered over eons from across the Shadowlands. Yet how do I test their authenticity?
Hey, don't stand on the blue things.
What blue thing?
They'll give you a DPS boost.
Oh, okay, cool. It's not a DPS boost. You lied to me.
You killed Anita. Way to go, Saya.
I didn't think who the DPS boost was for.
It's not my fault.
Sacrifices were made.
It wasn't me this time. I didn't do it.
Well, I only fell for it once.
Me one time, shame on you.
These brokers
Trying to pull a clock over here.
not let such potent weapons fall.
Thanks.
How does this fight differ from normal?
It's harder.
Traps spawn at random players' feet,
Yeah.
and you don't want to touch them unless you have an immunity, because then we have to stop and break you out.
So we don't have a great composition for this. Actually, we have an okay one. Kisa or Dre, does either of you have
Walk.
Nether Walk?
Negative.
Dre?
Yes, I do, just for the raid.
Yep. Okay. So every once in a while, between you, Canna, and the two rogues, you guys all have immunities that you can use to run through stasis traps to clear them. Don't use them at the same time. Just rogues just say, "Hey, clear." If I yell out clear, Jen yells out clear, or you yell out clear, you see traps that are getting problematic. Yell out clear, and your job at that point is going to be to just clear all the traps that you can while your immunity's up, and then you're done. That's it.
Does shapeshifting get you out of it at all?
No.
The
It is a cloak thing.
the most important spots that we're worried about is the space where the seats spawn, and the space between the portals in the last phase there. We need that spot carefully open.
So when the last phase, normally you'd be stacking here. No, nobody stacks here. Everybody stacks outside. You should be nobody seeing anybody between those two portals until it's time that you're actually getting pulled in. Everybody has to be stacked outside of this area until it's time to actually get pulled in. Otherwise, I'm sticking Danny on you.
But
so Billy, for heroic, there's traps that spawn at people's feet, and unless you have a immunity, don't step in them. But really important, when the pull phase comes up, don't stand between the two portals over here until the pull starts. We need everybody away from that spot so that there's no traps spawned in the way to catch people. We have to stop and DPS people out if they get trapped, but we have a few people that can clear out some of the ones that are in dangerous positions, but otherwise everybody needs to avoid them. So first whole part of the fight, everybody's dropping a portal up by melee and a portal by the X. I think that's about the only difference, other than it's gonna hurt a bit more.
Yeah, and I think if the mind control is more important, because you now have to get DPS down even further.
I could hear it when you typed it.
That is literally the most aggressive I've ever heard you be. Like, I never thought you had it in you until I heard that, and it was like the monster came out.
Oh, then you should have heard her playing Resident Evil 6.
Oh god. Oh, the nightmares. Yeah. It was a fun game though.
Speaking of, you also should have seen her trying to drive a Humvee in Resident Evil 6.
Or the freaking plane.
Test these relics on live targets.
There's a specific spot for range to go.
Watch the traps, and ranged, if you can stand a little farther away from melee, it'll help. Big Daddy, stay close. Yep. Yes. The little white circles with the yellow border.
Let us see if the legends of this
They stay there forever.
Yes.
Until they're clear. Ghost?
Oh, it's not me.
Beware.
Tank debuff expires twice as fast, too.
Anita, when you Anita's been MC, we got to get when you get that. Remember, they're always going to be faster. You've got to run through the portal.
Beware.
You cannot bargain with death.
Barskins count as immunity.
Nope.
Infinite armies are mine to command.
Beware.
Clear some of the traps.
I'll be back to our boss.
Someone trapped by the Warlock Gate.
That was me. My nether walk wore off right when I hit it.
Beware.
Yep, close.
I think I was the only one trying to get you out. I'm sorry.
I was right there with you.
There was two of us trying to get you out.
Yeah, I just can't burst them very much.
Don't forget, if you get the portal with melee, you want to put it against that back wall.
Destruction is guaranteed. The anticipation to use this relic is killing them. Though it will more likely kill you.
Blast of ghosts.
Beware.
Now we've got
You gotta go far.
Dre. Go far. Med, stay close. Dre, go far.
Dre is dead.
Or
Kisa.
Use the log gate to get away.
We still have to deal with traps.
Yes.
Alright.
Some clear.
Be res.
Beware.
Be res in.
up in a trap.
Their walk beckons. You cannot bargain with death.
Someone go long.
Mind your step. To die is your only value.
Beware.
And no one's got circle.
You cannot bargain with death.
Oh, well.
I couldn't get away. I was like so fucking close.
Beware.
I used all the speed I had. I was like, oh my god.
You did the little shield boost.
Yeah. Shield boost and dark flight. I was like, I gotta go.
I was way in the back of like trying
So
to get the
before
other one.
everybody releases, see where I threw the skull marker? I don't want a bunch of ranged over there. Tanks don't have very long to get out with the debuff, and we can't take the portal when the seats are up. We need the portals not dropped on a trap, and we need that area clear because the tanks need a backup space to drop the debuff away from the raid so we don't hurt everybody.
So
we had someone drop the portal on top of a trap.
couldn't we necessarily move this like we do the sludge fist fight? If we stack range, couldn't we just cheese the placement of the traps like in a line?
Only a little bit.
Kind of.
You can cheese it a little bit by stacking range, but at the same time they're going to go in melee as well.
That'll be it for us tonight, guys.
Oh, not one more?
We gave him hell.
Top three heals were equal. Nearly equal.
Yeah, part